And who have you had so far when it comes to fighters? And you have other athletes too, but amongst the fighters, who has been the best that you've seen be able to do the work that we do? This Saturday, there will be blood. Head to mybookie.ag and get in on the UFC First Blood promotion. When any fighter on the main card bleeds, you win. The second you see blood, you get paid. With this bet centered around 5 main card bouts, including 2 title fights, you know the octagon won't stay dry for long, so take advantage of this opportunity to make some easy money with MyBookie. Nick Diaz has bled in 3 of his last 4 fights, and Robbie Lawler is no stranger to a bloody scrap himself, so you know by the end of his 5-round rematch, blood will be spilled. Head to MyBookie now and use promo code DARU to start off with a double deposit bonus. That's promo code DARU, D-A-R-U, to double your money so you can double your winnings with MyBookie. And that's not all. If you deposit now, you'll also get a free entry into MyBookie's $50,000 NFL survival pool. That's a double deposit bonus, free money on UFC, and a free shot at $50,000. That's what I call a winning season. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie.
Got to be Dustin Poirier, because not only is obviously he's been probably the most consistent that we've done with this over I think be 4 years next week. I think the 25th or 26th of September. So 4 years, every camp since then we've worked together. And I've evolved with him. You've evolved. Like, it's crazy how all our journeys parallel. And with him, it's not just that he does it a lot. Obviously, you get better if you do it a lot. But even before, in the first time, compared to, I won't say names, but other fighters we work with, he was catching on quicker with the reactions or the decisions, and you would throw more things at him. And funny thing, always joke, he would get better when it got harder. And you can kind of see that in his actual fight career. Like, he's never, not knocking any other fighter, but I think, from my biased opinion, his fight schedule, or what do you want to call it, has increased every fight. So it's not like the stakes were lower. Like, everyone he fought was the next highest rank. Yeah,
he hasn't had an easy fight ever, but for the past 5 years, I'd say he probably had the toughest fights of the UFC.
Yes, definitely.
So why is that though? Why do you feel, and why does he have that ability? And is that because of the fact that he is at the elite level?
I'll say definitely that, but I'll give it a brief story. I was hanging out with him a few years back and was at his house watching Fightville.
Fucking stories, here we go.
But this goes into the question though. So
what'd you do after this? This is going to lead on to this. Let's go in. Let's do that story, but I want to know what happened after the fact.
Me and Dustin was watching Fightville, a story about him and his come up to the UFC.
Make sure you check out Fightville if you are a Dustin Poirier fan, if you haven't checked it out.
So we was chilling, watching it, and it was very inspirational because that's before he had the glitz and glamour. And I saw one scene, he was fighting in a barn for probably $500. I don't know how much he got paid. Probably won a lot.
Most likely $500.
So it's is that even worth it? And it's the video, obviously I know him in real life, but seeing that as well really made me think this guy just has a different mindset. You've seen it with his training, with strength and conditioning. I've seen it with the mental. He doesn't back down. And it's something I noticed that some people see trouble or pressure and say, nah, I'm gonna take the easier route. And I know it's cliche, they say travel the road less, or take the road less traveled, but he honestly takes the road less traveled. Like you said, every fight, he doesn't back down. He never said, nah, I want somebody else, or no, I'm gonna wait. He said, nah, let's do it. And that's the only way to achieve anything is to take on every challenge, even if you don't want to.
Yeah, he's definitely paid in full. He loves to say that, but that's true.
That's James Brown.
Yeah, so